Frederik, tomorrow Iceland game against Vikingur. How are you feeling?
I have a good feeling. Great to be here. So we arrived a little bit earlier and been at the hotel for a couple of hours, and now we're ready to have the final training. So yeah, I'm looking forward for the match tomorrow.
How's it just to be here in Iceland? Is it your first time
Yeah,
visiting the
actually,
country?
it's my first time, and I must be honest. I've said to my girlfriend for many years now that we want to go to Iceland, but every time we have holiday, actually in this crazy business, we have for some reason choose the beaches and the warmer weather somewhere else. But now to be here and see the beautiful nature combined with of course doing what we love the most, playing football, it's a privilege.
So now you have to bring her later.
Pardon?
You have to bring your girlfriend later.
Yeah, it depends on the result tomorrow. But yeah, I guess I talked with him briefly from the hotel, and I said it's like what we talked about. We need to go here someday.
Just how are you feeling about the game against Vikingur? Is the a difficult to play team to play against? Do you think?
I think yeah. Of course, as I just said to your colleague, our knowledge to our teams in the Super League, of course, bigger than to Vikingur. But from all what I've seen on the pictures and also from the statistical point of view, it seems to be a strong team with good visions in their game, and I can see they used to be dominant in the way that they're approaching the football game in general. Let's see how the tactical setup will express itself tomorrow.
Vikingur is a team that went far in Europe last season and played uh, in playoffs in the Conference League. Nearly went into the round of 16. Is that something you look at?
We have not digged so much into it. Of course, we have the knowledge about the journey last season, but we have been more focusing on what has happened closer to this game.
Just what's the feeling in your squad ahead of the match?
The feeling is good. We had a bad result the other day, but in general, a okay start in the season. We had 2 wins in the first two, and we went past the team from Faroe Islands, of course, with a little bit lower margin that we would have expected. But all in all stats, in all game phases, we were the better team. And if we have been a little bit sharper, then we have been more easy through. So all in all, an okay start. But coming here after a 2-0 defeat at home was not what we hoped for.
The tie against Hobie from the Faroe Islands. Was it more difficult than you expected?
I will say they gave a very good challenge to us, but if you look at the chances we created over the 2 games, it was a wrong, so to speak, result. Especially if you look at the XG values that we were winning with more than a margin of 1 goal.
Just Silkeborg, they played against Koa from Iceland, and it was a very tight 2 matches. Do you look at those matches before the match tomorrow?
Of course, we orientated also there and know how difficult it was for Silkeborg, which is a strong team. Also, we had a good game against them in the beginning of the season with a 3-0 victory at our home ground. But all in all, we have a lot of respect for Silkeborg, and due to that fact, of course, we are bringing all the biggest respect also to the stadium tomorrow.
Is there a lot of pressure going into this because you're more like the favorable side in it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think when you play for Brøndby in the Danish Superliga, you're familiar with pressure, so there's nothing that's changed there. But of course, if you ask the coach from Vikingur, he will say that maybe we are a little bit the underdog, so we can play a little bit more free, and yeah, that's maybe the right story.
Just finally, there's a Danish striker in the Vikingur team who's the top scorer in the Conference League. Is he a player you have to worry about tomorrow?
I don't worry about anyone, but I'm focusing on good players, and I can see that he's scoring goals and his presence in the box, especially on the back stick, we need to take care of.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.